Welcome back, guys. Alright, let's get right into it. Obviously, the past few videos have been ranked, but let me tell you why this sucks. It encourages quitting. If I leave a game, I lose 60 points. If I play till the end of the game and still get pounded, I still lose 60 points. If I win a game, I gain 160, that is including with the daily bonus that gives you an additional 50, so normally around 110 points a game. So why play a game when I'm going to lose when I could leave and get another game in? And since there's no ban, at least that I haven't realized, people with that mentality screw other people over, like with small squads or stuff, because they just leave, and then you're down a man. So in a way, it's better to just leave in the long run to be able to get another game in with the possibility of winning than just stay and get pounded on by the other team. Now, if you are on a 5-man squad and decide to leave, then there's no harm in that because that's a full team. All of you guys are leaving, so the other team automatically just gets the win, almost like a forfeit. But the problem lies in when it's you, and say you're playing with 2 doubles, and those 2 doubles are going to be pissed off because it's just 4 and 5. My problem with this is I still am going to lose the same amount of points regardless if I'm at the top or bottom. So there's got to be some way to remedy leaving, because I'd much rather play the game to the end and only lose, say, 20 points if I carried my team, versus doing amazing but my teammates being the reason that I'm being held back. And I understand what people are going to say, oh well, get a team. Well, some days, you just want to get on by yourself. Maybe there should be like a mercenary ranked where it's just one solos. But this game seems to value winning over your personal performance, which I believe in the past years it's never done that, where yes, if we lose, someone's going to lose more than others because that was a game they should have won, but say you're going to lose more because you did worse than your teammates. In the end, maybe there should be, like, to remedy this, I don't suggest a win streak bonus because the number 1 guy could just get miles ahead of everybody and nobody have a chance to take him down, but we have to give some way to reduce, like, the loss if we are short on a player. So instead of maybe losing 60, we'll only lose like 10 because of that lost player. And I just honestly just possibly do an hour-long ban for quitters, because since the season, quote-unquote season, is only 3 days long, an hour, every hour is valuable time for those points. And obviously, one of my biggest irks with this game has been that they took away CTF and are having this sort of like dimmed down domination TDM game mode called Capture, and it's awful because I remember I played a game with 62 Sins where we had a teammate who died 15 times in one round. That guy used up half of our lives. And then maybe just having the World Series versus Pro Series where you have, say, 5v5s versus 4v4s, since a lot of people miss 4v4s. And obviously, I had this idea where I'm going to pop this up on screen right now. Hopefully I'll get the video for this, but instead of having it be only the top 25 progress on, have like every win be considered a gem. So if I need 3 wins to move on to level 1 through 10, that'll cost me 3, and from 10 to 20, that'll cost me 4 for bronze. Then I move up to silver, and then once I'm in silver, instead of it being 3 wins per level, it'll jump up to 6 wins per level. Instead of 4 wins, it'll be 8 wins. And then when I get to gold, instead of it being 6 wins, have it be 12 wins per level, and instead of having it be 8 wins, have it be 16 wins per level. And then so on, just multiply that out till you get to the Master Series, which I guess in this year they're doing Diamond, so there's only 4 ranks, which I really despise since there's not much variety in there into where you can actually have a serious comp game where the spectrum isn't so far left where I'm a bronze 1 and I'm going up against somebody who should technically be placed Master rank. Alright, I'm sure if you've seen some of my videos, you've heard me talk about this, but let's talk about guns. Just the one thing they need to remove is Grip 2, because let's be honest, if you can't control the recoil of a gun, you shouldn't be playing ranked. That's the only attachment that I feel doesn't belong in ranked. One more thing about Grip 2 is that you're almost putting yourself at a disadvantage if you don't run it, since most comp players are going to run it and abuse the ability to just laser in with a weapon. Hell, I do it because I know that if I don't, I'm putting myself at a disadvantage. My teammates do it as well. They already took away all the bullshit score streaks, like, what was it, the strike team and the headshot drones and the sniper drone, or the sniper helicopter. And they added 0, which was a good way to remedy, people stacking on streaks. Let's talk about map balance. The only map I want to talk about today is Arsenal, as I feel that it's a little unbalanced for defenders, as it's only 10 paces away from your spawn. So if you're attacking, you have almost 2/3 of the map to run versus the 1/4 that the other team has to run to get to the defense. So in a way, just move the capture points to where it's 50-50. Maybe have it on top where those two artillery guns are on B side bomb for Arsenal, and have it where A bomb is, in that little like open area on the right side of the map. Still keep them opposite of each other, but just have it worked on those two outside lane versus one on the inside and then one on the outside. That still provides attackers and defenders a flank route through the middle to each of those capture points, keeping the flow of the game about the same. But I'd say it'd allow just the attackers to have that 50-50 chance versus knowing that, oh yeah, we can just sit in the back with ARs on defense and these guys are not going to get past us. You know, just a shorter video today just because I want to express some of my frustrations with this rank system, as they promised us a return to fashion with, you know, saying, oh, this is just going to be like the Black Ops 2 ranked, where, you know, you just have to kind of place here and then you'll move up and this will be good, you know. Oh, it was really good. But the more I think about it, the more I realize I really didn't understand how I got to master rank in Black Ops 2, other than that I was just a good player. You'd be like fluctuating up and down throughout the day, where I might start the day off as a gold, ended up as a platinum without even playing once. Maybe that's just the ladder working in my favor, but I just want a system that rewards me for my time played with my wins, understanding every situation that, like, oh, you guys were down a player, shouldn't lose as many points. Something as simple as that. Oh, you carried your team, you're going to lose less compared to the guy who did horrible on your team comparatively, and he'll lose, say, just a little bit more than the average loss because, you know, he kind of was the reason. And now, in my defense, that's just a little way to keep kind of the riffraff out, so you guys won't be, like, separated in such large segments where, oh, these guys are the tryhards, these guys are the casuals, these guys are the guys who've never touched a controller in their life. But just understanding that ranked is meant for higher level play for people that want to, you know, have a little bit of a challenge with their 5-man squad. Hopefully I can get everybody on again so we can do 5v5s instead of you guys just having to watch me in 62 Cents suffer through that whole series of, let's say, less than pleasant experiences that we've had in the past. Obviously you guys have only seen the good ones, but there's a lot of bad ones in between. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this week's videos, as well as next week the Division 2 will be dropping. So me, 62 Cents, Dark Soul, and I want to say one of our other friends will be joining us, but it all depends on timing and stuff, so I'll keep you up to date on that. Well, catch you guys in the next one.